Did I miss the memo where the Lions won the game? Didn't they win yesterday? Did they not beat a team that everybody thought was a really good team?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't understand people. People calling in and they're like, oh, sure, of course, they win that game. Now the schedule's winnable. The schedule is what the schedule is, and the schedule dictated they played Arizona yesterday, and people thought
Gator,
that was going to be a tough game, and the Lions won the game. What's the problem with them winning?
But there's a lot of people that don't want to win because they're so convinced that Patricia and
You
Quinn
can't
stink.
give up after 2 games and say we're going to throw it in the tank. What the hell is that?
You could if you want to. Have you watched this team before? Have you watched these two men before?
I've
Listen,
seen this.
I'm
I've
happy
seen this
they
before.
won,
And you know
but
what
I totally
haven't
understand
seen?
people.
What you don't see are teams hanging it up and throwing it out the window after 2 games. You still
But
play the
nobody's talking
schedule.
about the team.
You think Philadelphia's
People
going
talking
to
about the
give up?
fans.
You think any
People
of these
are talking
teams that
about
are
the fans.
0-3 or 0-2 or 1-2?
Nobody's talking about the teams. You're talking about the fans. The fans have given up.
This is moronic. It's just moronic
actually,
to feel that way about a win against a quality opponent. Now, do I think they're going to be a good team? No. I don't think this is a good football team. I think at best they're a 500 football team. But you can't get upset if they go out and compete and do what they're supposed to do. What the hell are they supposed to? Is Matthew Stafford supposed to sit there and throw 4 interceptions,
Gator,
get benched,
Gator,
and do the speech at the end of the game?
You know this. You know this. Of course, they're doing what they're supposed to do as athletes to win the game. But fans are pissed because they've already sold Patricia and Quinn down the river. They're convinced it's not going to work. So by them winning gets them another week and probably the rest of the season, and they get a chance to keep their jobs, and that doesn't make a lot of people happy. So
the fact that they were brought in here for this season tells you that they're given this chance, and it's all it is a chance. It doesn't mean they're going to keep their jobs at the end of the season. Let some things play out a little bit past the second week of the season, and now we're here after week 3, and they finally have a win at 1-2. They have the Saints next week. Who knows what happens there? If they start off 1-3, going into the bye week, could things change? Could they fire some people? They could. Maybe not, but they could. But let the season play out, man.
Well, obviously, Gator's passionate. We'll get to that right out of the gate.